good morning to all my followers. IG, familia, how are you doing today? I am doing amazing. I am tired, but I am alive and I am so grateful to be here. So grateful. Okay, so no, let's change that. I am tired to I am grateful and I am so happy to be here. So today we're going to talk about me. Who wants to know about me? I want you to know about me. Okay, so I'm 50. This is M Coach. Let's go. Get ready with Abo. Episode 8 of 30. So that means I've gone live 8 days. Not in a row because I missed Sunday. But I'm still sticking to the lives, right? And if you haven't followed me, please follow me. Hit that follow button, share, like, comment, do whatever you need to do to get ready with Abu to 1,000 views as soon as I come in the morning. How are you? How is everybody? I hope everybody's doing great. I hope your Monday was amazing. Today we're going to talk a little bit about me, right? A little bit about me. A little bit about my story. In the workforce, because I think it's important for people to understand. Good morning, Linda. We're going to be talking today about my story in the workforce, right? So I'm 50 years old, and a little story about my dad, right? My dad was a workaholic. He did have an alcohol problem, but he was a workaholic. You know, even though we had problems with he passed away, but even though he had problems with alcohol, he was a great provider. I don't know if anybody could relate. You know, he made bad choices. Good morning. Please tell me where you're signing in from, where you're joining in from. If this is your first time, I have a series of Get Morning with Abu every morning around 7:30, 8:30 in the morning. And this is for age is just a number. This is your 50-year-old doing a challenge of 30 days of going live, right? Now, I was talking about, I'm not gonna interrupt my story anymore. If you're coming in the middle, please make sure you do replay. If you replay, because I will be saving it in all my platforms, well, on IG, YouTube, and I will go ahead and send you the link or post the link on my stories. But any further ado, let's go ahead. No more further ado. Let's stop talking. Let's talk about my story. My story in the workplace, right? So my father was a workaholic. He was an alcoholic, but he was a workaholic. So he was a great provider. Everything is falling today. He was an amazing provider, right? So he did some bad choices, but he was a great provider, and that I could never take it away from him. However, when I was, I want to say like 14 years old, I used to love going to parties in my town with my friends. I used to like to dress up and whatever. Over there, and in the 90s, it was different than today, right? So a lot of kids used to, you know, go on cars and go to parties and carpool and all of that. Well, one day I sat in his lap. It was an afternoon, and I go, Papi, you know, I need $20. Back then, $20 would get you a whole outfit. $20 to go get an outfit because there's a party at the Club of Leon and I want to look good. So he reached out to his pocket. He gives me $25. So I go. I don't know what is Rainbow today. Used to be Marianne's in Puerto Rico. So I go to Marianne's and I get these nice little skirt, pencil skirt, tight, and a nice shirt. And I get nice shoes and I'm getting ready. I go to the party. I had a blast. My curfew was 12. It started with 12 and then 2 o'clock. That was always my curfew. And 2 weeks later, I sit in his lap. And I go to him, Papi, there's another party at another club and I want to go. So can you give me money for clothes? And he looked at me and he goes, but you could use the same clothes you wore to the other party. You know, you have an outfit. And I go, papi, I'm going to say it in Spanish. Repetir, tú estás loco. And I was like that. I was like, I'm going to repeat an outfit? Are you crazy? So he took me. He was 4'11". He was really short, but he was strong. So he took me with his two hands. He took me off of his lap and he put me next to him. He turns around and he told me, I work hard for this family. I provide for the light, for the rent, for the food, for this household. If you want to have an outfit every single time you go to a party, then you need to start working. Because I'm here as a provider to the family. I work hard for this family. And I looked at him and I go, so you're not going to give it to me? And he goes, no. You could wear the same thing or go to your sister's closet. And then he told me, when I got up and I started stomping his feet, and I go, I'm not done. So I turned around and I go, yes, papi. And he goes, let it be the first and the last time you ask a man for money. Dude, that was it. That was it. You asked me today, Maria, what is your biggest drive? Why is it that you work so hard? Why is it that you've been working so hard for other people's success? There you have it. There you have it. So, fast forward many years. Oh no, let me go ahead and tell you what I did. And this is where you know you have an entrepreneur spirit. So the next morning I got up. I always had construction paper, you know, the color for construction paper. I went out to the city and after school and I did flyers, okay? I took them to offices and I will clean your office for $25 a week. I got 3 offices. I would leave high school at 3 o'clock. I will go to a pediatrician office, clean, throw away the garbage, clean the lobby and clean. And then I had a general doctor, and then I will finish at 5 o'clock with a dentist, which I had to sterilize everything at the end at 5 o'clock because the last bus going to my city was at 6. Each office gave me $25 a week. So I had $75 a week. I never asked a man for money. And I got my outfits every time I wanted to go out. So, fast story, 1 year doing that, one friend had a boyfriend that had a brother that had a store, outfit store, in the corner where I used to take the bus. Look how things align, right? And he wanted me to leave cleaning those 3 offices and come with him because he was opening another store and he wanted me to help him close that store in that city and he would take me home. So he had to go talk to my dad and let him know that I would be home by 8:30. So what I did was I stayed with the dental office, $25 because I was in love with Dr. Morales. I hope he's still alive. Dr. Morales. I love Dr. Morales. And I stayed with Dr. Morales. I would go at 3. I would chill with the girls. I would put everything to sterilize like around 4. And at like around 4. And then I started doing his books, meaning that I started like getting all the insurance information, everything into a system, into like little cards and filing cabinets. And he started paying me $50 a week for that. And then David at the boutique, he will pay me to do all his inventory. And then in 1990, when I graduated, the census came. And the census came in town November 1989. And my mother was like, go and apply. You know English, go and apply. So I applied. I got the job. I did a test and I got the job. They gave me a bicycle and a forms. That year I had only David. I would go home, do homework, get ready, come back, help him, and then get on my bicycle and start picking up forms, census forms throughout the whole city. Up in the mountains, they would bring me coffee, they would bring me oranges, they would bring me pineapples. The old people, I remember I was the highest form collector in my city. That year, from January to March, I made $7,000 from the United States. The checks will come with the Statue of Liberty. And I would give everything to my mother and my dad. Mindset of me going back 30 years is the reason why I go so hard. I started the job that I am in at the age of 38. I've been with them for 13 years. And I remember starting with them because I lost everything in the last crash of real estate. I used to do processing. I had my own company. And I used to do processing, loan processing, right? And I was making a lot of money. Erica knows because Erica lived that age. Que Dios me la bendiga. Erica lived that stage with us. And, you know, we had cars, we had house, and I lost everything in that crash. I had to start from zero. I had to start from the ground up. And I went to the law firm that I am right now, and I said, I don't care how much you pay me. I used to work for you 30 years ago as medical collector. I need a job. And they gave it to me. And I think the loyalty with them is that when I was in the lowest of the lowest, they gave me an opportunity to start as a wage employee. And I remember 3 years into it, I was training all the managers that were coming through, and they didn't know I was doing the manager position without the raise, without the title. And when I asked for the manager position 3 years into it, they told me that I didn't have the degree. So I went and got one. In the time frame of me getting my degree, my bachelor's degree in business and a paralegal degree, right strike in the middle, graduating the paralegal degree, they gave me a chance. And they gave me the managerial position, and everything is history. I've been a manager for 8 years. I've taken the company from 1 million to 3.6 million a month. Success leaves clues. And the reason why I came in here today to talk about my story is because there's a lot of people out there that think that 9 to 5 is all you have. And I have a news for you. I was an entrepreneur at 13, 14-year-old, and life has given me a full circle, a full 360-degree circle, and brought me back to Herbalife. And it said, okay, so we have these products, right? That they work, people. Look at this. Wouldn't you like your 50-year-old to look this good? You know? And we're working for more. But that's not the only thing Herbalife has. And the reason why I'm talking about Herbalife, because it's part of my story and it's part of my entrepreneurship career. And if I come in here, I will be hypocritical to say that I'm not going to be talking about something that has helped me personally. And it's helping other people as well. So my main idea today of this life is to tell you a little bit of why I go so hard. Why my story may resonate with you. There's something out there that you may be able to do to get out of what you've known all your life. My kit of distributorship only cost me $99. And it helps me help everybody out there to create a better life for themselves. The speaker on Saturday said he quoted Zig Ziglar. And he quoted Zig Ziglar, and he said, and I'm going to butcher the quote because I didn't write it down, something to the effect that you become a better person when you learn how to help other people. And I'm going to leave that quote in my stories today because I think the quote is so important. It is so important for you guys to understand that success is within you. Let's stop trying to normalize that a 9 to 5, hey, 9 to 5s are good for those that want the 9 to 5. And the 9 to 5, I'm not going to be ungrateful. The 9 to 5 has helped me immensely. I can't sit here and say no. What I don't like about the 9 to 5 is that I'm giving somebody else's dream light. And I could continue giving it light. That I don't have a problem with. But what I do have a problem is I'm not going to give light to my dreams. And that I'm not going to do anymore. So my dream is to become a motivational speaker. My dream is to help thousands of people, single mothers out there that don't know where the next $100 is going to come from. To that 50-year-old that is working for a company for 25 years. They know they're going to have to pay retirement in the next 5 years and they lay her off. And then what? Let me help you. Let me help you because this network marketing is amazing. Amazing. And to be honest with you, at the end of the day, do what your heart desires. But remember what I always say. The thought, your mindset is incredible. Write down what you want. Start thinking about what you want. Start working hard for what you want. And it will come to you. With that being said, I am M Coach. Let's go. This was Get Ready with Ep.8, episode out of 30. I hope you like a snippet of my story as a workaholic, just like my daddy and my mommy. And I hope and pray that this day today is full of blessings for you and that you're able to pinpoint what you want in life. Remember, your dreams are yours. God gave them to you. Go pursue them. Get the discipline. Get the thoughts. Talk to yourself nicely. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others, but most importantly, be kind to yourself. I will talk to you tomorrow. If you haven't followed, hit that follow button, share, comment, like, and let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Today is Tuesday, and we're going to go ahead and make things happen for you, for me, and for the world. And again, I have the link in my bio. If you're interested, go ahead and fill out the form. Let's get you started. If not, look at as something you want to do. Align yourself with the company that you want to do something with, but go and get it. The world is full of opportunities. We just sit and think that's it. Do not die with regret. Die with saying, I did the best I could with what I had and I gave it my all. With that being said, I love you. Take care. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to share. If you replay this, hit a 2, comment 2 in the comments so like that I can know that you replayed me. Thank you and have a beautiful Tuesday.